It sucks, right? You may not have all the ingredients to make that song come alive. You might have written the lyrics, or maybe that melodic riff on the guitar or a piano, or maybe both. And then comes the production. God, wouldn't it be nice if it sounded like that Kanye, Dua Lipa, Taylor Swift, Lou Reed, you insert your favorite here, record, right? And I hear you. And these days, an AI tool sounds so appealing, right? We're getting so many ads on social to just sign up and it will do all of it for us, right? It's a game changer. Wrong. Be warned. If you start using an AI tool to co-write your song or even produce your song, you want to read the fine print, every last tiny 7-point Times New Roman font letter, because one, you may not own the song or be able to use it, and two, you cannot claim 100% of the song copyright. So you need to know before you do it. Hi everyone, it's Jilly Moon. I'm a songwriter and I'm president of Songsalive. And I want to talk about something that's been coming up more and more in our songwriting workshops lately, AI. Specifically, who actually writes the song when AI is involved and who owns it? Look, we've had a few members bring songs into our workshops that use tools like Suno AI and others, and nothing against them as a company, but they've been really interesting because also very different. In one case, the songwriter wrote the lyrics and AI did everything else: melody, structure, production, even the vocal. In another case, the songwriter wrote the lyrics and melody and performed it themselves and used AI just to enhance the production. Both used AI. But from a songwriting perspective, they're not the same thing at all. So let me share with you some facts. The actual legal reality is something completely most people don't know. As of now in the United States, copyright law is very clear. The Supreme Court of the United States recently let stand a ruling that says copyrightable work requires human authorship. So if a song is generated entirely by AI, even if it sounds amazing, you don't actually own it as a songwriter. Prompts alone are not considered authorship. So AI is a tool, not an author. Okay, so this actually lines up with how we've always defined a song. So let's talk about the definition. A song is lyrics and melody. That's the core. Production is important, but it's not the song itself. So if AI is generating the melody and structure, then the songwriter didn't actually write the song. They wrote the lyrics. But if the songwriter created the lyrics and melody and used AI for production, that's still their song. See? Because you wrote the lyrics and the melody, you just used it for production. Okay, so here's how we're approaching it at Songsalive. We're not anti-AI at all. We actually welcome AI-assisted work. But we focus our feedback on the parts you wrote. If you bring in lyrics with an AI melody, we'll workshop the lyrics. We'll give you feedback on your original work. If you bring in the melody you wrote with AI lyrics or placeholders, we'll just focus on the music, the melody. And if you bring a fully written song, lyrics and melody, then we go all in on the full songwriting critique, all right? So that's why we want to set some boundaries without kind of being a bit harsh, right? Because AI is cool. It gives you some extra creativity. But we don't critique as songwriting pieces where AI generated the core composition, because at that point, there's nothing for us to really help you develop as a writer, right? We're not here to critique AI. We know it's great. So AI is a powerful tool. That's the philosophy. But it's not a substitute for the craft of songwriting. And at the end of the day, what we're here to support is your voice, your melody, and your story, because that's what makes a song yours. So here's your call to action. If you're working on something, bring it into Songsalive workshop. whether it's lyrics, melody, or a full song. We'll meet you where you are and help you make it better. In fact, we want to bring out the human talent you have, right? We want to do that. And if you're pushing out your songs into the world, that's okay, but be honest about it, right? If you're using AI as a tool, as a mechanism to enhance your original human creativity, say it, right? And just look into the BMI, ASCAP, CSAC, any of your PRO information as to what you legally own and what you can make money from. Be wise about it. Read the fine print when you sign up to these platforms. And I welcome you at Songsalive anytime. Songsalive.org. Songsalive.org. Come and be with us. Take care.